Hi, my name's Katelynn, and I was diagnosed with something called complex post traumatic stress disorder, or CPTSD.
Hi, my name is Sara, and I've been diagnosed with bipolar type 2, borderline personality disorder, anxiety, and ADHD.
Complex post traumatic stress disorder just means that the trauma that you experienced was extended over a large amount of time, and there was lots of it. So basically, just really bad PTSD.
These mental illnesses all make my life a living hell, 24/7.
I didn't know what was wrong with me. Even when I was a kid, I would experience severe flashbacks, and my flashbacks are so vivid. It's like I'm in a VR experience. I've heard other people say that it's like
Call your doctor.
watching
Call your
TV
doctor.
of the
Doctor.
trauma.
Doctor. Doctor.
But
Doctor.
I experience it
Doctor.
again, like I'm there. I feel it, I smell it, I see it, everything.
It's been a while since I've had anxiety that bad. Just like, what is happening?
My body shakes violently, and I cry, or I just don't cry, I just stare. I'm not in reality. A lot of people can't really reach me. I just have to kind of go through it. And it's very severe. It almost hurts physically.
I was managing, but it always had a way of creeping up on me, creeping.
I'm constantly scared to sleep because of nightmares. I had to go on 3 different medications for just to sleep.
If you're still struggling with depression,
I've gone on a lot of medications that didn't work, just to try and cure the depression aspect of it.
and be sure to ask about the free trial offer. If you're still struggling with depression, Abilify is not for everyone. Call your doctor if your depression worsens or if you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts of suicide.
When I'm feeling depressed, I actually don't have enough energy to do anything about being suicidal. I just feel the feelings and they're there. But when I get the lows are so terrible compared to the highs. It really throws a loop into everything. When I'm depressed, I'm more likely to just call out of work and just lay in bed and do absolutely nothing. Like, self-care goes out the window. Relationships, again, go out the window. Everything that I do is just nothing. I'm just so depressed during that time.
When I'm in depressive episodes, I can't move, I can't do anything. I don't have any motivation, and I'm a very passionate verbal person. I don't talk to people when I'm depressed.
If you're still struggling with depression,
It's so hard to try and be positive right now.
And then there's periods of
Creeping up
paranoia,
on me.
constant fear of, it's all the time. I'm constantly preparing for something
help with
bad
my depression.
to
Could
happen.
help with my
Physically
depression.
thinks that something bad will happen all the time.
Another thing is with the bipolar, I get a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And during those highs, I like to spend a lot of money.
Feeling this way would
I
come
like
so soon, and how calming it would
drive
feel.
impulsively, like recklessly. I like to stay up till 4 a.m. And this is actually when I'm more likely to attempt suicide, is when I'm feeling manic than when I'm feeling depressed.
That could help with my
And
depression.
collectively, since it has such a big effect on my relationships as well, it feels like I am only my trauma and nothing else, and sometimes I don't want to live with that.
The biggest problems,
Creeping
though,
up
happen
on me.
to do with relationship problems. So not just like romantic relationships, but a lot of friendships, family relationships too. Because when I get scared, I push people away.
Creeping up could help with my depression.
You know what happens
creeping up
when
on
people
me.
try to fuck you over?
That could help with my depression.
They try to fuck you over.
Creeping up on me.
And you don't realize how much of a carpet you're being.
Creeping up on me.
Until they finally
Doctor.
push you
If you have high
just
fever,
that
stiff
tiny bit
muscles, and
over the
confusion
edge.
to address a possible
You know, I've
life-threatening
gotten
condition,
bolder
or if you have uncontrollable muscle
in the past
movements, as
couple
these
of
could
years,
become
but I
permanent.
still,
High blood sugar has been
I'm
reported
seeing
with
now
Abilify
just
and
like,
medicines like it. In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Doctor.
fuck.
Creeping up on me.
I had chronic stomach aches for a long time, and no doctors could figure out what was wrong with me because it was from a mental aspect. So it's like a tightness in my chest constantly. I experience symptoms of OCD, anxiety, depression. I feel like I'm going to die. Phobia. I feel like I'm going to die. Stuff. It's very intense. I feel like I'm going to die. This is some of the raw content that people like me experience, and worse. There are people who experience worse than me. It's really visceral. It's violently emotional, I would describe it as.
And so, like, living with all 4 of these mental illnesses all at once in my head, it makes life not very fun. But I'm doing the best that I can, and that's that.
I feel better.
I don't know what to do.
If you're still struggling with depression,
It's hard.
Abilify is not for everyone. Call your doctor if your depression worsens or if you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts of suicide.
Abilify is not for everyone. Call your doctor if your depression worsens or if you have unusual changes in behavior.
So it's difficult. I've lost jobs due to my symptoms when I've had an attack at work and they thought I was sleeping. I've lost jobs because my anxiety got so bad I couldn't do my job and they didn't have any understanding for it. It's a terrible experience. It's terrible. And society not understanding post-traumatic stress disorder or complex post-traumatic stress disorder makes it so that people like me believe that they can't maintain a job.
You liked my video! They liked my video! I got such good feedback! And this is the moment where you say, shit, I've chosen the right profession. Dance and arts together. It's moments like this that
Doctor.
Society kind of assumes you
Make it
will
work.
move on. Sometimes your brain isn't capable of doing that. I'll have this condition forever.
make me see that I am a good artist. I am a good dancer. I feel fulfilled and pleased, and I want to go watch it again.
creeping up on me. Creeping up on me.
And be sure to ask about the free trial offer.